good morning, guys. How's everyone doing? Let's see what we have here. All right, good morning, Tony. Let's have some music playing in the background. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Popa. Good morning, Hello Teacher. Good morning. Man, I can't pronounce your name. Good morning, everyone. All right, so looking at EJ, we got sales below 137,900 and buys above 138,600. So we're just gonna do that real quick. Alright. Alright, and we got sales below 137,900. It's gonna make my job easier. Give me a second, guys. Uh, Good morning, Zay. Good morning, AJ. Zay, did you get enough sleep today? Good morning, Savdar Khan. Good morning. Uh, all right. So looking at GJ, we got buys above 165, 300. Um, just because of this resistance here to the left on support right here. So if we break above 165, 300, we can take buys. Where's that template? Uh, Man, I'm looking for the template. I just had it. I must be doing something wrong here. Uh, nah. has to be a faster way to do it. Alright, so for sales below 164,300, just because of this support right here to the left. And if we do break below, we should head back down to this support, and we should have a potential 50 to 60 pip range here back to this support. So we'll see what happens. You could also actually take buys above 164,800 as well. So we'll see, but I'm gonna leave the buys up here for now. So we'll see what happens here. Good morning, Cornell. Good morning, Iguchuku. Good morning, Anthony. GU looks very, very nice and interesting. Buys above this zone right here. What the hell? Why can't I see the template? Alright. GU looks very, very nice. If we break below this support, we should head back to this resistance here. And who knows, if we have nice sell volume, we should come all the way back down to this support. So we're looking at a potential 40 to 50 pip range, and if we continue, we're looking at a potential 100 pips range in total. So we'll see what happens here. That's if we fall. Good morning, Tristan. Yep, that's what I just said too, Tristan. He said it would be juicy. Yeah, very nice traffic to the left. New Life Empire. Yeah, no more NY sessions for now. Until further notice. I'm gonna wait for closure of this candle, and I might take buys on GJ. Let's see, do we have any? Okay, we should have a nice New York session today. I said New York, London session. So let's see, maybe we'll take a pre-London session trade today. You as well, New Life Empire. Yep, exactly, Tristan. New York session just wasn't like working for me anymore. And before I actually stopped streaming New York session, I was actually sending my London session trades to the VIP. And I just kept on smashing and smashing and smashing them. And then New York session, I was just losing and losing and losing. I'm like, what the hell? I'm just gonna switch to London, and it's just been amazing ever since. Um, all right, guys. I'm gonna take a risky buy here. I'm gonna take a risky buy. Um, Let me look at this on the H1 time frame. Get this on the 4 hour before I jump in. Look at the daily. The daily does not sound convincing. It's only 15. Alright, if this 15-minute flip bullish, I'm gonna get in. If this 15-minute candle flips bullish, I'm gonna take this buy. I'm just gonna pull the trigger. But I'm not in yet, guys. Hey NDL, how you doing, brother? So I'm just waiting to see if this 15-minute is gonna flip bullish. If it does, that's gonna put the final TP here. We might as well continue bullish. You never know. So I'm not in yet, guys. Let me just put this right here. If this 15-minute candle does not flip bullish, then we're gonna go back to the 30-minute time frame. Alright guys, so right now we're just gonna watch this on the 15-minute and we'll see what happens here. If we do, stop loss is going to be for about 20 pips, and the stop loss is going to be at 164,625. But I'm not in yet. Like I said, I'm waiting to see if this candle is going to flip bullish. If we do flip bullish, then I'm going to take the buys. Um, if we don't, then I'm going to go back to the 30-minute time frame and just keep watching it from there. My entry is still going to be on the 30-minute time frame, but I'm just watching it on the 15. We should go bullish though, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. See if we can catch 10 to 20 pips before London open. How's everyone doing though? How are you doing, Pav? The fact that this candle actually broke and closed above this previous support, and then we've actually created multiple resistance here, it's making me feel like we're gonna go up. GJ is gonna go up, and probably EJ is gonna go up too. Oh yeah, I didn't trade New York session yesterday either. Didn't trade New York session. I didn't trade FOMC either. So oh yeah, man, I love California's weather. I love California's weather. The best weather in the United States, if you ask me. The best weather in the United States, if you ask me. Oh, that's nice, Tristan. That's very nice. So this candle has 8 minutes to close. I trade indices on my own. I don't trade indices on my live streams. Oh, oh, I live in Texas too, but I'm not in Texas right now, but I live in Texas. How you say you're not sure why you came to Texas? No, not yet. Indian Forex, you can see I have the text right there on the screen telling you guys I'm not in yet. So we're not in GJ yet. Maybe I should make this bigger because maybe some of you can't see it. Okay, this is big enough. Should be able to see it now. Oh wow, I live in Houston, Texas too. But like I said, I'm just not in Texas right now. But that's where I live. On which time frame do I define my demand and supply zone? I mark my zones on the higher time frame. If we get in this buy from here and this thing just continue to go up, this would be a freaking crazy buy. 140 pips in total if that happens. But then we have like a minor support here. Could decide to reject right there. So we got a minor support at 165,900. And even right here too, we might get some hold ups. We might get some hold ups at 165, 575. So 165, 575 could also be a potential TP target before it gets all the way back to this resistance. That's if he wants to keep going up. So it looks like this 15-minute candle is not going to flip. So we're going to see how the next 30-minute candle is going to react, and then we might even have a better entry. Alright, so 5 minutes is just ranging. Yes, Monday to Friday, London session. Nope, you don't have to pay taxes in Texas. Good morning, Rico. No, I'm not in. I'm not in. Like, that's why I have the text right here on the screen, just to let you guys know that I'm not in yet. Good morning, Rashid.
see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
At the start of 2022,
Drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, no, no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD 24. No sleep, me more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up.
Man, if this thing keeps pushing up,
Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. I'm a real one, my day ones. Try speak up, can't say none. Try dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10, 10, 80, my save ons. Take to the top on the base one. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. With the booyah, that's a flex. Not a human, I ain't from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish. I'ma wake up, do damage. Drawing number 7, he's bored though. Working all night, need more though. I remember nights.
alright, so we're back on the 30-minute time frame, guys.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
On 30, do I count that as a closure above? We did kind of close the above, so right now I'm waiting to see if this candle flips bullish. That's why I have my entry is gonna be right at the top of this previous bullish wick. That's where my entry is gonna be. If we do flip, it will be nice because we should go up at that point, because that's just going to signify that we rejected this previous support right here to the left. That's what it's going to signify. So we'll see what it decides to do. We'll see what it decides to do. And for sales, I think my if we cannot take buys here, if we do take sales, my sales is going to be off of this 4-hour time frame, because if this 4-hour time frame flips bearish, my stop loss can just be right at the top of this 4-hour candle. If it flips bearish, we should come down, because we look very nice. This looks very nice for sales, looking at the 4-hour time frame. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. For sales on GJ, my entry is going to be based off of that 4-hour candle I just showed you guys, because that candle just opened. So I'll wait for that candle to flip bearish before I take sales. Yeah, Tristan, speaking of that, so let me go back to the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look and see how many pips that could be. Alright, about 10 to 15 pips, depending on your broker spread. Yeah, that should be a good place to close 50%. Yeah, definitely should be a good place to close 50 and see if we're gonna continue coming down. All right, we flipped. I'm not in yet, still waiting. It would be nice to freaking take a trade here and then have it win before London Open. After waiting for what? How many hours yesterday? Uh, 4 or 5 hours yesterday, and then the same thing the previous day. So it would be nice if we can take a trade now and get a win. And then we'll see what happens when London session opens and see if we can take one more trade. And if not, then that will be that. Look, look, there's nothing wrong in taking a trade pre-London or pre-New York. Because really, I've been doing this for a while now, and to tell you guys the truth, pre-London, most of the time pre-London be nice. Like we've taken a few trades here pre-London session. We've taken GU here pre-London. We've taken AJ here pre-London. We've taken GU like 2 or 3 times during pre-London, and it was all a win. The only one that we lost, we've taken it I think 5 times. We won 4 and we only lost 1, and that was the CJ trade we lost the beginning of this week. It was pre-London. There's nothing wrong in taking trade pre-London. If the setup is there, just take it. Don't be scared to pull the trigger. Yeah, even pre-New York, sometimes you just see a setup and you just won't take it. Be like, oh, I'm just waiting for New York session to open, and then New York session opens. All of a sudden, the volume is just not there anymore, gone. When you could have taken a trade pre-New York, because mind you, pre-New York session, London session is still open, so you could still get some volume pre-New York. Right now we're looking at GJ. We're trying to take a trade here pre-London. Now what session do we have open right now? We got Asian session open. Now JPY of course is an Asian session pair, while GBP is a London session pair. So pre-London, if the setup is there for me, I'll take it. Win or lose, it is what it is. And then when London opens, then I'll look for another setup, win or lose. Because like I said, the way I trade, my thing is to take 1 to 2 trades a day if I can. If the market decides to only give me 1 trade, then that's gonna be it. Just like yesterday, we only took EJ. The whole time he was on stream. We didn't take nothing else. We waited for EJ for freaking forever. Seems like. Um, how much time should you be watching the chart every day to keep progressing? You don't have to keep watching the chart. You can just you mark up your zones. If you have the paid subscription on TradingView, then just set your alerts. Set your alerts on TradingView. Where you're looking for your entry to be. Just set your alerts right there, and then go about your day. Do whatever you want to go do. Out of all the GBP pairs, GJ has the most spread because it's the most volatile. After GJ, then you have GA. GA is very volatile as well. I just don't trade it because I don't like how it moves, but it's very, very volatile. So it's got a big spread as well. You're trading with soft 4X. I've never heard of that company before. Oh, Iron Man trading in the house. Iron Man, if you're still here, very soon I'm gonna include zooms to my live streams, and maybe very soon I would love to have you as a guest. You are absolutely one of the traders I respect in this industry. No cap, for real. So guys, earlier I said if I said GJ decides to come down, this is what we're gonna do. Our entry is gonna be based off this 4-hour candle, this bullish candle right here. Once this 4-hour candle starts flipping, once it flips, that's where our entry is gonna be, and we just potentially ride this thing back down to this previous support, and it could potentially come all the way back to this support right here as well to 163,600. So we'll see what happens. You open 1.50 lot on what? You took buys or sells? Anad, if you go to my channel, you'll see a video. I made a video like 2 years ago on how to take partials and move your stops to entry. If you go to my channel, you'll see it. The reason why I have my trying to have my entry right here is because, let me move this to the side. Because if you look at this previous candle, bearish candle that kind of closed as doji, if you look at it, we're rejecting right there, right now. And we still got the support here to the left. So technically, we're still in a sell right now. We're still rejecting right over here. So we're still rejecting resistance right now. So what we do have now is that support here to the left, and now we have resistance here to the right. So if we do break above, but if we flip and cross over here, then we should continue going up, and that's when we're gonna take a buy. So I'm just gonna leave this here for now and see what EJ is gonna do. We do have a support that's been created here, but we're looking at a break below this support. Oh, hold on. So what we're looking at right now is a break below this support, and then we're retesting this previous support here, creating resistance here to the right. So since this is just a break and retest, I really don't have to wait for price to close below 164,593. I don't have to do that because I can simply look at the 4-hour time frame and simply just take a sell if this candle flips bearish. Because if this candle flips bearish, what does that signify? That signifies that price tried to break above this support on resistance here, couldn't, and then rejected it, created a top wick for price to continue pushing down, and then that's when we're going to take the sell. So in this case, since we have already break this support here and we're retesting, and if it wants to come down, I can just take it off of this 4-hour time frame, take my sells. I hope that makes sense.
Catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling. Check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They say sing it, but you gotta bend that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They said saying it, but you gotta bend that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. No, I can't forget about the world.
Good morning, Rara.
When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10 toes. Bring the beat, bring the trees, put the lights up. 'Tis the season. Need no Grinch types, no Ebenezer. Don't believe this. Y'all need Jesus. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said saying it, but you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They said saying it, but you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They said saying it, but you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They said saying it, but you got up in that bag. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back. Merry Christmas, everybody.
But I'm still leaning towards buys though. I'm leaning towards buys on GJ. see this candle here? I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on, give me a second. Looking at the 30 minutes. You guys see all these candles here? This one, I kind of close on the doji, and we got this one here. These two candles here is telling me that I should be looking for buys on GJ. And if you look to the left, GJ rejected this resistance. Rejected this resistance here. I'm just trying to do some explanation for you guys. Look here to the left, looking at the 30 minutes. We got resistance here. GJ rejected it right over here. Tried to come down, tried to break it, couldn't, and now it's pushing up. So, and this candles right here is telling me I should be looking for buys. So we'll see if the market is going to do what it's supposed to do. So GJ got tired of selling. He got tired of selling, like, okay, I don't want to sell no more, now I want to go up. So let me just reject before I start pushing up. Oh, what the heck? I'm not in the trade yet. You'll see when I take the trade. So right now it's looking like we're gonna have to wait for the 1 hour closure here. Oh, okay. 4 hour wants to flip. Alright, we'll see if the 4 hour wants to flip here. Okay, we flipped on the 30 minute. Alright. Okay, we're going to delete this for now. And let's see what we're going to get on the 4 hour. Let's see what we're going to get on the 4 hour. All we're doing right here, we're just trying to react to whatever this thing wants to do. Whatever it wants to do, we react to it. That's it. Let me make this smaller. Well, I'm gonna just delete this. Once it starts flipping, then I'll put it on there. Alright, GU is pushing up nicely. Let's see how many of you think GJ buys and how many of you think GJ sells. Let's see. Okay, let me refresh that. So we're still rejecting this support on resistance. We're still rejecting it. We're still rejecting. Just hold on, guys. I'm gonna create a poll. If this thing can freaking load. Uh, how you in a buy and you're losing? It's all part of the game, Valencia. All right. All right, let's see what you guys think. Let's see how many, who's gonna get this one right and who's gonna get it wrong. So far, it has been a good week so far. No, Ekene, we're not in any trades yet. Not yet. We not in any trades yet. We're still rejecting. I wish I caught this Asian session drop.
And I stay humble. Hit me for a feature, don't you come with no petty numbers. Talking about some leverage, but you been had plenty from us. Fed you for the low so I could double when the any coming. You can't take a penny from us. Full court press, Bobby Knight with my attitude. You wouldn't understand, so I can't be mad at you. You ever had to roll coins to get to the next week? Working for the 10, had to rush to the 10 and 2. And that made me a better man. Now it's backstage business to shake your hands. I don't do this for Instagram. This is real life for real. My real life for real. For real. So I do what I, yeah. Alright, alright. Yeah. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Yeah. Okay, okay. Full court press, none stress when I'm working. Full court press, none less than 100. Full court press, straight flex, close the curtain. Full court press to the top from the surface.
All right. Okay, I might have to do this on my channel. Let me see. Surprisingly, 57% of you says buy, 46% says sells. Man, almost 150 people watching. We only got 36 likes. Come on, guys, smash that like button. Yeah, I mean, no one ever knows where the market is gonna go 100%. That's why I said you can only whatever the market is doing, then you react. You react to whatever the market is doing. In my own opinion. You already took a buy? Oh man, that's why I always have this test here, just to let you guys know I'm not in. And if I was gonna use a buy stop, I'll let you guys know. Plus, I really don't like using buy stops, or sell limit or buy limit orders. I prefer market execution orders. But if you were to ask me which one do I prefer between a buy stop and a sell stop, I mean on a buy limit or a sell limit and a sell stop, I prefer buy stops and sell stops. You enjoy your buys, Aza? Well, hopefully it breaks above this resistance. Just going back and forth between the 30 and the 4 hour just to pay attention to this bullish candle here on the 4 hour. Because this 4 hour candle is not closing in the next 3 hours. You can send it to Discord. If you're in Discord, you can send it to Discord.
Switch that V6 for the EV. Riding around my city. You should come ride with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me sip. Water like a fish sip. Box water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world of makeover. Time never stops, no the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess. How can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see the news, see what you read. Change gotta come, put that on me and watch me educate. Yeah, we been could've started, but it's never late. Do it for my kids, yeah, let's set it straight. Do it for your kids, gotta set it straight. It's time to regulate. We need change now. We need solar, we need EV in the game now. Make it changes so the earth we never stay around. Make it changes cause we had no time for playing around. Let's quit the playing around. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, work as a team.
Yeah, yeah, we're still rejecting resistance here.
Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, we going green. New car goes zoom, but it's quiet. You can hear me come and think I'm lying. If I said I'm perfect, I'd be lying. I can say I'm perfect, but I'm trying. I'ma give my all till I'm dying. I'm the new Captain Planet. Here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing, I'm the new Captain Planet. Here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean every need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, work as a team. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean every need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene.
I already talked about GU. Buys above 1.21900 and sells below 1.21400 on GU. But if this candle flips and start crossing above, if this candle flips bullish and start crossing above 164,913, then I might jump on. I might jump in the buys. It's gonna be an aggressive entry though, but I'll take it.
I like my coffee black, white too. Don't turn this into controversy. It's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off at times two. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly right. I'm the voice of your prototype. Summertime and then why? I'm talking 6 a.m. tea times, 18 with the mayor talking land banks. I waited for it, gotta get mine. Snag a seat up at the table if my man came. Heading to a meeting, we're familiar with no briefcase. Just my mind in a free state. I got a plan through a vision, but it takes time. I'ma make mine. Summertime and then why?
I do not put buy stops again, Andres. So I said once, if it flips and we start crossing above 164,910, then I might jump in the buys aggressively.
Too much for the books, then I put it in a tuck. Too much for the tuck, then I give it to my left. Once I make $1 million, man, $1 million won't be enough. Watch me fake the struggle while I get it off the hush. Now it's jet blue miles, Rolex dials, frowns turn to smiles. Summertime and then why? Summertime and then why?
If this candle had a nice top wick, I would have taken an aggressive sell right now too. So for now, we're just gonna see what this 4-hour candle is gonna do. If it flips bearish, I'm gonna jump in the sell. Are you gonna flip now? All right, I'm gonna take a look at it, J Koresh. Where did you send it to, J Koresh? Because I can't see it. I don't see it.
Sounds familiar. Yeah. Used to run through the money, now I'm too old. Man, I'm just playing. Shot when I land. Promoter paid for 6 flights, got the team right. I just told Mr. Band, came in for the bands. Beachside Villa for aesthetic, just because and I don't even like the sand. Stan Smith sneakers on the beach, that's the water. I just came in for the tan. This was always planned, you wouldn't understand. I could turn a Chevy to a color name.
I'm not in.
I could turn a Rolls to an AP. I came from Soysa to come again.
I'm not in yet, guys.
From 2 screens to HD. Tell her why you mad for. Go and tell her why you mad for. No new friends, I couldn't catch a win until I cut off the loose ends. Used to whip the Honda in the trunk at 210s. Just like that too. Out the speakers was max B. Couldn't say a thing about the way if you asked me. Never caught the chain, I was always trying to gain green. Ride around with my sexy love in the passenger seat.
All right, I took the sell, guys.
Tell her why you mad for.
I took the sell.
Go on, tell her why you mad for.
I took the sell.
And just give me a reason not to change on you once I give me a million. I got checks in Hamburg, I might fly out this evening. I got checks in Moscow, I'll be back in a weekend. If it wasn't for COVID,
We're in the sell, guys.
counting cash on the couch is getting kinda boring. Must be talking about kids when you talk driving foreigns. Say I'm lying and I'm telling stories. Are you
Let's see if we're gonna have a winner.
tell her why you mad for. Go and tell her why you mad for. Silly. Soft spoken. I can hit the studio and spit till my jaw's broken. For records in the hour, I'm not bragging, it's all boasting. Pen the top 10 of ball for ball and it's all coasting. And it's easy for me. Just tell me going, I'm on go, it's no reason for me. Doing features for a feature that's reaching for me. My next show's a mattress store, they been sleeping on me. See, they took my
Who else took the sell? All right, we're in the sell. No, my Discord link is in the description and it's right there in the chart. It's right there in the chart, right above your text. J Koresh. I don't know why. I don't have any message from you at all, J Koresh, in my Discord. Let me even see if what's your name on Discord if you're on here. What's your username?
Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times.
Good morning, this is 256.
This one's for the grind.
Thank you for subscribing, Adam.
To the videos, they thought I was a black guy. It's hard to get over. I'm foreigner in this world, but I'm fully devoted. I don't take it for granted that the door's been open. I knew I was different. I knew I was chosen. A breadwinner, but I'm soft spoken. Authentic like a 5950, and there's no cap. Let's have a toast to that. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the they done baptized the bad guy. Still don't follow religion. The fabric's not average. The cotton's Egyptian. 500 for the shoes come dirty, but the European. Less is more and less is the bank. Up the score, I pull up from trade. From the trade, I'm balling.
Yeah, we're looking at the break and retest here. We should continue coming down.
30,000 feet.
We should continue pushing down.
Wealth like a house on the hills, can't see us. Say the money
Actually,
stay
gonna
weak up.
delete this.
Stay teed up. I don't tell you how to live, so don't hit me with no weak stuff. And if you know the deal, then you know the deal. If it's real, then you
Koresh. So your username is Koresh on Discord. Let me see if I can find you.
let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real.
Nope, you're not on. You're not here.
Have a toast for the real.
You're not on Discord yet.
For the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
Man, we're flipping bullish again. All right. Alright, so this 30-minute candle has no bottom wick. We'll see if it's gonna flip again. Alright, the 4-hour flip is currently not holding. Alright, so you started like hell today. That's good.
Not gas, this is Gucci to the cardigan. Down to the moccasins. This is not a brag, I can hardly care. Lately I've been bugging, buying clothes that I'ma hardly wear. Being broke is what I fear.
Guys, I closed half of my position here. I closed half of my position here at negative 15 pips, and I'm gonna see what happens.
Here now, so I'ma make it last. Looking for the future, I
I
can't
closed
live in
half
the past.
at negative 15,
Diamonds
and
on my
I'm gonna let the rest run.
I ain't too cool for the safe belt. My two kids in the back can't imagine how they felt.
I'm gonna let the rest run.
They wet, but they're strong. And we move on. 5 steps back, but bet that I put 10 on. I put 10 on.
Really? Now you're gonna flip bearish after I closed half? Uh, I'm still in, guys. I only just closed half of my position. You can do the same if you want to, or you can just let it run. You know, it all depends on how you guys manage your risk. We all manage our risk differently, so so GJ if GJ continues dropping, I need it to give me at least 30 pips. At least 30 pips. Because I'm gonna close this time. I'm probably just gonna close 50% because I already closed half here already. So I'm gonna need it to give me at least 30 pips. Even if I close 10, take some partials at 10 pips. But we're ranging here on the lower time frame. Oh, you ate GJ Mello? This 4 hour entry was really a good entry though. I'm gonna have to make this smaller on the 4 hour. Just make it smaller. 164, 672. 164, 672. Let's leave it right there. Where's my SL at? 164, 925. sell is right there. Uh, how many of we closed out? Yeah, yeah, Gerardo. Yeah, I'm already in. I took these sales off of this 4 hour bearish flip. When the 4 hour flip bearish, that was when I got in. That was when I took the sales. But I already closed half and I told everyone to do the same just to manage my risk. So we'll see if this is still going to turn out to be a win. If you're looking at it on the lower time frame here, GJ could go either way because we're rejecting at the top and we also reject, oh no, and we're also rejecting at the bottom, which is this resistance here to the left, and we're rejecting right here too. So it could actually go either way. Oh, you said it's better to wait for London open? The previous 4 hour bearish flip could still hold though. Just because it flipped bullish again doesn't mean it cannot flip bearish again. The question is, if the volume does come in when London session open, is it going to be to the downside or to the top side? That's the question. Since we didn't continue dropping here, you just never know. Win or lose, the entry was still a damn good entry. If I see that same setup again, I'll take it. We've taken that same setup, this same 4 hour bearish flip setup. We've taken it a few times when I was streaming New York session, and it always worked out. So if it doesn't work out this time, I'm not tripping. It's part of trading. Oh, you bought GJ earlier? You won Twitter? You got out already, Jacqueline? I'm still in. I only took half. I only took half out. So if you stop me out, I'm not gonna lose as much. That's how I manage my risk.
Ten toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Everything I do for the gang. Ten toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing.
The two trades we took on Monday, I believe we took AJ and EJ on Monday, I believe. AJ did the same thing, and then I took half, and then I took half, but that AJ trade eventually, we actually won that trade, and that EJ trade went up for like 40 pips eventually. So I was able to make my money back even with the half I took. And then we took another trade that day, and we won both trades. So we're gonna see what happens here. And that AJ trade was a pre-London trade. It wasn't even done with London Open. Send your chat to me, Popav. You said you're in blues. I mean, we was in blues too. We was in blues too. And then he decided to do something else. If this thing eventually takes us out and start dropping when London opens, because it opens in 15 minutes, I'll be mad as hell. And this is what I'm actually gonna do. I'm just letting you guys know now. So when London opens, if the 4 hour flips bearish again, I'm gonna jump in again. That's what I'm gonna do. But if it takes us out, then we'll look for buys. So we'll see what happens here, guys. Very nice, J. Koresh. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, because we currently in a range looking at the 30-minute time frame, except for the 4 hour. But on the lower time frame, we're in a range. So it could go either way. But I still believe in the sells though, until it breaks above this resistance. But for now, I still believe in the sells. Still believe in the sells. Even EJ is currently rejecting this fake out support right here to the left. I was hoping and expecting to see the rejection here, and we have it here right now. So if this hold, if this rejection holds, EJ might continue dropping if it holds. If that rejection holds. If that rejection holds, London Open, this 4 hour flips bearish. I would love to take these sells, but my stop loss could be the issue here. Oh man, my stop loss is gonna be too big. So let me look at the 1 hour. Alright, my stop loss is gonna be too big. So I'm just gonna have to wait for a closure below support. If this 4 hour does flip bearish, because London is about to open, um, we're looking at 30 pip stop loss. I mean, not too bad, but I don't think I want to have a 30 pip stop loss. But we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Now, GU, I'm definitely going to wait for a break. Oh, yeah. All right, we flipped again. EJ is about to flip. I'm gonna just wait for London Open. I'm gonna wait for London Open on this one. And then I'll just freaking pull the trigger. We got 9 minutes for London Open. So we'll see.
I got blessings falling on me. I got weapons, need no armor. Stat like Tetris, you don't know me. Stat my the latest trend, I might double up my net worth. I've been going up now, see the top going down.
If it keeps dropping and if it doesn't want to get to 163,600, it should at least get to 163,840. Should at least get to 163,840. And if it keeps dropping, that's probably where I'm gonna just get out completely. I feel like London Open, this 4 hour bearish flip that we took would have held. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. 5 minutes before London session opens. Alright, GJ was a loss. Alright, 15 pip loss. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can recover the 15 pips we just lost on GJ. Oh, shit. Hold on, boys. In. Trying to see. I took the buys. I believe I said it earlier. If I do this. Am I mute? Okay, my pen is on.